Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. And hey, Mark, good to see you on here nice and early. It's day 3,863. Just 2 more days till a reptile cover. Oh, thanks, guys. But hey, there's a mighty token and a legendary token behind those later on, so that's cool. Anyways, we're not here to talk about daily logins. We're here to talk about the Crash of the Titans for the week, which is an easy one. Doing pretty good, Mark. And you, buddy? Let's see. While you think about that answer, let's click into this, shall we? Now, I've been told that this is a pretty rough one-on-one fight this time. Good to hear it, man. That this one-on-one fight is just a little off. And before I click it, let me just save myself the time. Character effects on, because we know it's a one-on-one fight. Okay, one-on-one fight against 4-star Black Panther. He's a bit older in the 4-star realm. Not too crazy old. He's not like Nick Fury or 4-star Wolverine, but he's definitely got some age on him. He came about when passives started becoming more of a common thing. It was a little more common to see a passive here and there, and he brought to the game his own little passive that says, hey, whenever I destroy a match away or destroy a projectile of our own, we're going to do damage back to you. It's basically a way of using your projectiles as ammunition. It's kind of representing his kinetic shield, that you see in the MCU. Anyways, that's his blue power. It's a passive, and it's an active, also putting out more protects to, fuel the passive part of it. His yellow is not a bad power at all. It's actually one of the better yellows that creates tiles, in my opinion, because it makes repeaters, and multiple of them, and every time they tick down, they create strength, attack, and protect tiles on the screen, and depending on how many allies you have left alive, it affects the strength of them and if they're fortified or not. They're actually pretty good, and it's decently priced. I want to say it's like 8 for the yellow. It's pretty good. Hey, John, good to see you, man. And finally, there's the red. It's it's a decent red. It's nuke. It's nothing big. it's what we expect red powers to be half the time. But never mind that. That's not really what we're talking about for Black Panther. When you're looking at 4-star Black Panther, you're worried or thinking about his projectiles and how he's going to use them to hurt you. Kind of like think of it like Beta Ray Bill, but not as cool. Anyways. We get to go against him with M'Baku, the Jabari chieftain. Now, M'Baku is a little more, how shall I say, boring when it comes to playing this game. He is all passives. But unlike America Chavez, who brings some crits to the game and some match 4 goodness, M'Baku doesn't do nothing like that. He's just nice and vanilla, which is a weird way to put it, but it's the best I could do. Let's start off with the top here. Wakanda's power is his red. Passive that states that, and I put his red at 5. What was that? You used your team today, Mark. Nice, guys. The red, his match damage goes up by 300%. That's nothing small. That's nothing small to laugh at all. If you think about it, 4-star Juggernaut isn't that big. 4-star Juggernaut actually doesn't have that much match damage increase. It's kind of crazy to think about because we think of Juggernaut, we think of big, tanky absorption of damage, big damage output, and also team damage output. He does all that stuff. And M'Baku doesn't do all that, but he is stronger on the one-on-one fight in this case. It's also increased by 3% more for each percent of health he's missing. So if you're missing 10% of your health, he's up 30% more. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Of course, Wakandan's match damage is increased by 15% for each Wakandan on the team. So if you're using them in a team format, throwing in Black Panther or Shuri or Killmonger, you get the point. There's extra 15% for each of them for each Wakandan. It's not a bad ability. It just, makes me wonder what a 5-star M'Baku would look like next to Okoye. Anyways, Wakanda's Peace is a yellow passive that says he gets a burst of health whenever he makes a black, red, or yellow match. Actually, whenever an ally makes one, so even better. But in other words, in this one-on-one fight, he's going to be recovering health a lot. It's kind of a lesser version of X23's passive healing, because she heals on green, red, and purple, which are her colors. She gets a bigger amount back. But if you look here, his healing is increased by 2% for each percent of health he is missing. So once, much like the red, the lower in health he gets, the more fierce he becomes. And this includes his healing. Also, when a Wakandan ally matches black, red, or yellow tiles, you know, like Okoye would, you give a burst of 401 health to any Wakandans on the team. Crazy, right? And finally, there's his black, Wakanda's Pride. I'm going to put that up to 5 so you can see what the number would be like. He takes 223, in this case, my levels case here, less damage from matches and abilities. That's not a ton of damage less, but it's something. It's just a raw number, too. It's not a percentage. So that's good or bad depending on what fight you're walking into. It's increased by 2% more for each percent of health he's missing. So in other words, once again, he gets stronger the less health he has. At 40% health, he cannot be stunned. It's pretty notable, honestly. Now, Wakandans with him take 80 less damage from matches and abilities for each Wakandan on the team. So again, it's not much, but it's something. Maybe it would help, help keep you alive for like one more turn, Anyways, I have it at level 3 because I feel like taking that much less damage, like it's 95 compared to 223, that's not going to break the bank for me. I'd rather just have the higher damage output and the higher healing keep me rolling longer. So, anyways, nice and simple, all passives. I got the animations on. We're ready to take the fight to Black Panther and try to claim the throne this time. Come on, M'Baku, do something right. Ready? What we got here? I'm sorry, I missed on the mark. Does a 3-star Jubilee recover health as well with certain matches? You know what? I don't recall that right now. I know she... I'll have to look at that after this, Mark. You got me curious now. I feel like... I know she creates an attack tile and she buffs attack tiles every turn. She also marks an opponent and or ally at the start of the fight. So they take less damage or receive more damage depending on whose team they're on. I can't remember the other part, though. I think that's an active power. But anyways, I'll look at it. She does the vampire thing. Yeah, I'll have to go look at it. I thought it was an active ability, but I'll go look. But anyways, not right now, though. One-on-one fight. Oh, it's the generic animations again. I'm irritated at that. So these are not the normal animations that M'Baku is supposed to have. I've seen the real ones before. This is not them. That's not his animations. Take this for what it's worth, but I've fought with M'Baku countless times. I know the data is downloaded. I don't understand this problem. If any one of the devs or anyone in control, command, somewhere can get some sort of word out that this is happening. I constantly get the wrong animations on M'Baku fights. I don't even use animations that much. I literally use them for streams. Come on. But if we're looking at the numbers at the top, the health, you can see him clearly winning the fight so far. Now, of course, it's going to suck as he gets some projectiles out, which we're going to try to not let him do, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop them all. I think he's going to get some off no matter what we say. What's up, Mark? You have her at max skill, but don't use her. Yeah, I haven't used Julie that much yet. I know she's good for buffing attack tiles and creating them. But yeah, we'll look at her in just a moment here. It's a valid question. I'm looking for the next match. I'm going to set myself up here. You're not going to take that black, are you? You use red, yellow, blue. See? Knew it. Ooh, I have a couple I can set myself up for. Let's do that one next. And we'll do that one next. I'm nice and healthy, so my damage isn't as high as it should be. I was doing more damage when he hurt me more earlier. Because, M'Baku is more fierce, the lower health he gets. It's quite simple. So, yeah. Poor T'Challa. He's not hanging in there. I think he lost his throne this time. I'm going to match that. Green, blue. He's going to take those reds, though. He's going to hit me with that nuke, and that's fine. We get to see some... Oh, there we go. Kinetic shield. Something hit me. That means I do more damage on my matches. Thank you. What's that? She heals for 31% of damage she deals on a red passive. Oh, it's damage she deals. Yeah. So it's kind of like she has to do the matching. But you could use it based on her powers, too. So if she's not your tank, you can use her for her powers. I'll definitely go in and look at that when I get done with this here. Look at that. My health went down a bunch. And his health went down a bunch more because I was lower. Just saying. M'Baku is not a slouch. Remember, he beat the Black King one-on-one on this stream. Probably one more match. Oh no, he's got enough projectiles to help him on that one. Let's try this one. You're almost done, sir. He's got a lot of protection now. That's going to be the annoying part. We need to get rid of some of that so we can actually pierce through this. He's going to hang by a thread for a minute here. That was my black, sir. I wanted that. Ooh, I'm actually down to almost half health all of a sudden. That's funny. I kind of want to match some of the projectiles away, and I don't see one actively able to be matched. We'll do this. If Black Panther comes from behind with this much health remaining, I'm going to call some shenanigans. Damage? There we go. There we go. I knew he had it, but geez. He was definitely hanging on for his, for every moment he could grab. Anyways, that was M'Baku's Crash the Titans. He got the throne this time. Way to go, boy. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on over that. I said I'd look at it real quick. Just, you know, we're asking the question live on stream. Why don't we just approach it, right? What was that? You caught the buggy eyes when looking at the... Sat there and said to myself, I will get there. That's funny, dude. Jubilee, there we go. Okay, yeah, exsanguinate. Yeah, that's a big word. 6 power cost. Does just a small nuke, but extra hit for each marked character, which is kind of cool. No, we're not talking about you, buddy. Jubilee heals for 45% of all damage she deals. It's not bad. But it's damage she deals. She has to be the one to do it. Once bitten, let's go through them all while we're here, right? Deal damage to choose a teammate or enemy and mark them. Wait a minute, what? Deal damage to a chosen teammate or enemy and mark them. So you deal damage to a teammates as well, huh? If you choose them. Dealing 475% increased damage to enemies. So it's her biting them. She has to, like, okay, well, you know, you're my friend, Storm, but, chomp. On battle start, mark a random teammate. Takes 35% reduced damage from marked targets. Marked teammates deal 85% increased ability damage. She's just turning people to vamps. Got it. And finally, Coven. Let's see. For 6 black, 3 attack tiles. Create 2 more for each marked character. At the start of her turn, she improves all friendly attacks by 35%. If no friendly attack tiles exist, create 1 strength 61 attack tile. That's interesting. I think Jubilee and the new 4-star Doom don't go together, don't they? Just thinking about that out loud. What was it? Red, purple, black? Something like that? Yep, there it is. Techno Magical Mastery deals damage. Nope. Relentless. There you go. Start of the turn. Doom increases the strength of all friendly attack tiles by 20%. If Dr. Doom is brought below 30%, he converts friendly attack tiles to basic tiles, gaining their health strength as health. Yeah, Dr. Doom and Jubilee go together. Did not even think about that. Dr. Doom, Jubilee, and Carnage? Just thinking out loud. Anyways, what was that question mark? You said you had a question. I didn't see it. What you got there, bud? Quick, before my boss finds out I'm doing a stream. Let's see. Anything else in here while I'm waiting on that? I don't think I have any more tokens to open. Nothing I'm going to open right now. The Horde is getting there, though. Lots of fists. I know, right? Jubilee, Dr. Doom, and Carnage? That could be a lot of boosts. Answer my own question. Okay, Mark, that's good to know. If you want to replace Carnage, I just thought of this. The 4-star Annihilus torch. I just thought of it. That would be really, really disgusting, too. What is it? Green, red, black. There he is. Annihilation Wave. Convert up to 6 enemy special or basic tiles to attack tiles. At the start of your turn, if a Cosmic Control repeater exists on a board, empower Johnny's attack tiles by 30. Oh, he doesn't do all of them. That's good to know. I almost thought that would have been a cool thing there, but okay, Carnage it is. Just had to think about it out loud. Hope you don't mind. Anyways, which reminds me I have to go do my quest today. Okay, man. Oh, yeah. You know what? I wanted to mention that. Thank you for saying that, Mark. One last thing before I end the stream here. These quests, Electro Maxwell Dillon's quests here for 4-star Ascended Electro, you can do these without pulling the cover. We know the PvP is live. The PvP gives you a loner 4-star. And if you want to go ahead and grind this out for 20 uses of each power to do this, great. Go for it. You could do it. Use 2 characters that'll help boost your AP output, like, I don't know, Deathlock, 3-star Iron Man. You get the point. Use people to help you get the AP you're looking for, and then fire off his green, his black, and his purple powers 20 times each. However, I want to point out that these are just 2-star covers. Please, please, for the love of sanity, don't go in here into this vault and buy out your Electro and Foes vault just because they have this thing here. I mean, if you want it and you want this 4-star Ascended Electro that badly, go for it. If you have the HP and you want to spend it, fine. But if you're doing it just to complete the quests, I want to remind you that those prizes are just 2-star covers. They're just 2-star covers. There's just 3 of them. You'd spend how much HP emptying this vault just to try to get this Ascended character to win 3 2-star covers? I'm just asking you, show some self-restraint, show some control, remember what the reward is at the end of it all. It's not worth just buying out this vault to get it. If you happen to pull it with a daily 1-times buy that costs you only 100 or 200 or whatever amount of HP, go for it. A daily little 100 drop, sure, I can see that. But I'm not dropping 2,800, 9,800, whatever amount it takes to get that 4-star thing. It's only 3 2-star covers. That's my PSA. Take it or leave it. You don't have to follow it, but just keep, get your head out of the clouds. Make sure you're down to earth and understand what you're using your HP on. Whew. All right, then. That was it. That's M'Baku's Crash of the Titans, and that's it for now. I will be back later on in the week, much later on in the week. I got a small vacation I'm going on here, so I will see you guys later on this week. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for stopping in, Mark and John. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.